Mr. Piri, the investigating officer that testified in court, he also lied under oath by saying that he's the guy that collected the evidence and that went to the scenes with the plaintiffs. That's a lie because in court, the plaintiffs, in their testimonies, they all referred to the investigating officer as a she and not a he. So they kept referring to the investigating officer as she when they explained as to what happened, how they got away from the house, and when the police were called, and when they were taken to the hospital, and when they pointed out the scenes, they kept referring to a she. And the judge actually was the one that guided them in such a sense that he told them that you can say he, it's alright. So how does a judge say, no, you can say he is alright? So the investigating officer of the case was Warrant Officer Prince. I think that when the DNA analysis came back and they saw that there's a DNA of an unknown female found on both of the condoms, they must have thought to themselves that the only woman that handled the condoms was Warrant Officer Prince. And if that DNA is hers, then the evidence is contaminated. Then it can even be argued that she had tampered with the evidence. She was supposed to have worn a gloves, and you can't handle the evidence without the glove. So I think that's the reason they made Mr. Piri testify in court. And in order to prove that the Warrant Officer Prince was the investigating officer in the case, we can just go back to the transcripts of my bail application. And Warrant Officer Prince, the court was intending to issue a warrant of arrest for her to come and appear in court for the bail application because she delayed her appearance there on the bail application. And as a result, I was remanded in trial for 4 months because she never came to court when she was supposed to for the bail application to go ahead, and the bail application couldn't go ahead if the investigating officer of the case wasn't there. So the judge, my second last appearance before my bail application was finalized, the judge told the prosecutor that he'll issue a warrant of arrest for Warrant Officer Prince if she doesn't come and appear before court on the next date. She told him that it is unfair for me to be remanded to trial for so long just because the investigating officer of the case keep on saying that she's got some other matters to deal with. He said that this matter is just as important as the other matters, as it is also part of her work, part of her job, and that I'm remanded to trial because of a charge that she laid against us. So she didn't come on the next date that she was supposed to, but instead one of her colleagues came to appear. It was also a man, but not Warrant Officer Prince. He was asked as to where Warrant Officer Prince was and why is he coming to testify. Then he said Warrant Officer Prince can't come because she's got some other stuff to do, probably, I don't know what, but she's got some other stuff to do concerning her job. Okay, the bail application then went ahead, but if we can get the transcripts of my bail application, and then it will be seen that Warrant Officer Prince was the investigating officer of the case initially and not Mr. Piri, as has been said. So that would be proof that Warrant Officer Piri intentionally lied to the court and that he intentionally misled the court when he told the court that he was the investigating officer of the case, and even the issue about the photos and stuff.